1969, LBJ is the president. The Vietnam War is is on. There are protests in the streets, but we are here in Memorial Stadium in Baltimore. It's a grass field, normal to righties and lefties. It's 1969, and it's going to be the Mets at Orioles, Gentry for the Mets, and Palmer for the Orioles. This is a replay of game, I believe, three. And the hot batters for the Mets are Harrelson. Grote is the cold batter. For the Orioles, it's Blair. And Powell is the cold batter. Right now, it's 3-2 Baltimore. We're in the sixth game, so this is a do or die game for the Mets. Now, there's certain things that I continue to pick up on this game and learn and reread the rule book, and it's a process. So just be aware that I'll goof here and there potentially, and but ultimately it's all in good fun. And this is not the only time we will play the 1969 World Series. So let's get started. It's a full house here in Memorial Stadium, and we're going to get started. Let's see if I can pull up the lineups. There we go. So we're going to have AG batting first in center field, Garrett batting second at third base, Jones in left field batting third, Shamsky in right field batting fourth, the second baseman Boswell, first baseman Cranepool batting sixth, seventh is Grote the catcher, eighth is Harrelson the shortstop, and ninth is Gentry the pitcher. And for the Orioles, we have Buford in left field, leading off, and center fielder Blair batting second, right fielder Frank Robinson in right, batting third, first baseman Powell batting cleanup, third baseman Brooks Robinson batting fifth, catcher Elrod Hendricks batting sixth, seventh is Davey Johnson, the second baseman, shortstop Belanger batting eighth, and then the pitcher is Palmer batting ninth. All right, let's get started. Let's get down. The time is 1:27 p.m. About 7 hours from our last game. And this is the Mets lefty group. So Gil Hodges in 69 used a platoon system where only two players had more than 400 at-bats that season. Those two players are Tommy Agee and Cleon Jones. So this is the lefty lineup for the Mets, and they're facing a right-hander, Jim Palmer. From my research, I'm finding that the Orioles had 4 20-game winners in 1969. I believe I read that, but I have to double check, so confirm that for me. So let's get started. Tommy Agee against Jim Palmer. Jim Palmer is a semi-ace, semi-flash, and a semi-control. That's a 2.25. Palmer is an ace, semi-ace. Is not a star, slugger, or sad sack. No, it's a single to center. So Tommy Agee is on at first with a single. It's going to be Wayne Garrett. It's a 5.55 for Garrett. 5.55. Is he an ace or a star? He's an ace, semi-ace, and the decider die says he is an ace. So it's a deep fly, right field. Going back is Frank Robinson, back to the track, and he makes the catch. So that's 2 away. Now Cleon Jones had an MVP type season. He ended up third in the race for the batting title. Pete Rose won it, and Roberto Clemente came in second. Cleon Jones batted .340 for the Mets in that season, 69. And it's 3.34. 3.34. Is he an ace or a star? The decider die says he is not an ace. So if sad sack lines out, Say single to left. If he's eager, he is not eager, so it's a single to left, and runners advance 2 bases. So that's going to be AG hustles over to third, and we have first and third, and Art Shamsky. Runners on first and third, Art Shamsky. Say 2-2-4, 2-2-4, pitching home, yes he is, high fly, infield, and it's Belanger and Robinson converge, and Belanger calls him off, 2 away. Kenny Boswell. And let's say 2-3-4. Runners on base, yes. So it's a plate drama. Plate drama. Say 2-6 on plate drama. 2-6. Catcher iron, no. Strike. So strike 1 on Boswell. 4-4-5. 4-4-5. Is he a workman? No, he is not. Patient? No, he is not. Ground ball to Boog Powell. Powell takes it himself. And that's all she wrote. Mets leave 2 at the end of 1. And the Orioles coming to bat. Buford against Gary Gentry. And it's 5-5-6. 5-5-6. Ace. Is he an ace? No, he is not. 5-5-6. Sad sack. Buford is not. It's getting double to right. He's in to second base with a stand-up double. Paul Blair. And let's see, 2-3-5. 2-3-5. Wild, no. He is semi-eager. It says he's eager. It's a single through shortstop unless he's a whiffer, which he is not. So it's a single through shortstop. Runners advance 1 base on singles. So Buford is held at third, first and third now. And it's Frank Robinson. Frank Robinson is going to bat. Frank Robinson batted .300. Hit over 32 home runs, I believe. I'm looking for Elrod Hendricks, who's playing in this game. He's batting next. He's actually in the ran into the dugout. Now waiting for him to come out. He should be the on-deck batter. There he is. Okay, back on the field. And okay, Frank Robinson with runners on first and third. Let's look at what his card looks like. Hero, home run king, and semi-patient. Let's see, 136. 136. It's an ace. Is Gentry an ace? No, he is not. Is he a whiffer? No, he is not. Or cold. Frank Robinson is not cold. It's Powell, the next batter. So it's going to be infield drama. Infield drama chart. Uh, 4-4. Infield drama. 4-4. Is the pitcher gold? Yes, he is. Bad hop. A pitcher saves the play. Batter out at first. And that's a 4. So runners advance. Okay, it's a 1. It's a great play by Gentry. And runners advance 1 base on groundouts. Okay, so that's going to be an RBI for Robinson. Then we go to Powell. And that's, okay. Let's get this into the frame. There we go. It's a 3-4-5. 3-4-5 with a runner on second and one out, I believe. Yes. 3-4-5. It's iron catcher. No. Grody is a semi-gold. Good eye. No. Strikeout. And we go to the right now chart. So 2 away, and it's going to be Brooks Robinson on the baseball right now chart. Here's Brooks' card. Let's see, 33 on the baseball right now. Is it a hot pitcher? Yes. Sports show highlight reel inning. Pitcher retires side on strikeouts. Okay, so that's since there's already 2 outs, he gets Robinson, and that's the end of the first inning. But the Orioles do score 1, and at the end of 1 inning of play, it's Orioles 1 and the Mets 0. I'm going to go to Ed Kranepool. Ed Kranepool against Jimmy Palmer. It's a 1-2-3. 1-2-3. Both flash and fresh. He's semi-flash, so he doesn't qualify. 1-2-3. It's a 1 hopper to the shortstop running in. Rifles at the first, and they get Kranepool. Jerry Grody. Let's say 1-2-2 for Jerry Grody. 1-2-2 Workman. I don't believe he is. No. Camp or whiffer. He is a whiffer. Decided Die says no. It's a line out to the third baseman, Robinson. Hit hard, but right at Brooks Robinson, Gold Glove third baseman for the Orioles. And it's Buddy Harrelson, nicknamed Twiggy. 1-1-2 because of his light frame, 160 pounds. 1-1, but a tough cookie, mind you. 1-1-2. Palmer is semi-flash. It says no. Sad sack. Absolutely not. Check with scorer. Let's see what this is. Scorer microchart. Now I can't remember where I saw this one chart. Oh, there it is. Okay, that was easy. All right, scorer microchart. So we're going to check with the scorer and see what happened here. And that's a 1. Base hit off the glove of the shortstop, Belanger. So Harrelson, the hot batter of the day, gets another hit. And we go to Gary Gentry at bat. And that's a 2-4-5. A 2-4-5. Is he a hero? No, he is not. It's a high pop-up to the right side. And it's Powell and Johnson converge. Powell calls him off for the third out. We go to the bottom of the second. And we're going to be on the player experience chart. Going to be on the player experience chart, and Gary Gentry is a prospect, while Davey Johnson is semi-stoic. And it's not Davey Johnson, but Elrod Hendricks, who is stoic. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. He's stoic. So that'll give us information that we need for the role on the player experience chart. So it's a 4-5. 4-5. Is it a prospect batter? Well, obviously not. So it's hard to feel infield grounder, batter out at first. Active batter safe. He is not. He's a stoic runner. So he's a lefty, so that's going to go to the right side. It's going to be a 4-3. A 4-3. So that was a ball up the middle that Boswell barely got to, but he spun around and threw it to first. It was a close play, but they got Hendricks. Hendricks, not really known for his speed, was hustling down that line. And now we should be looking at Davey Johnson now. One away. And it's going to be 4-5-6. Patient, no. Fly ball, center field. And that's Agee, 2 away. Mark Belanger, let's say 1-4-5. Is he a struggler? No. Say ground ball to the third baseman, Garrett. Garrett over to first. 3 out. So after 2 innings of play, it's the Orioles 1, the Mets nothing. Tommy Agee will be the top of the lineup for the Mets. Tommy Agee against Jimmy Palmer. Let's say 1-3-5, 1-3-5. Unusual results, 1-3-5 with a blue 1, nobody on base. So it's a 1-3-5. And it's a 5-6, 5-6, a strict umpire at home. Yes, he is. Larry Barnett is at home. Batter claims foul tip on the 3rd strike. Disallowed. Other umpires. Okay, so it's disallowed. So that's strike 3. So Agee argues his case to Larry Barnett at home plate, but just doesn't convince Barnett. He says that he saw it, there was no foul tip, and that's strike 3. So Agee goes down on strikes. Agee sure didn't like that call. Wayne Garrett, 1 out, and it's a 5-6-6, 5-6-6. Well, no, good eye, no, strikeout, and we go to blue. We go to the right now chart, strikeout. So that's 2 in a row for Palmer. Got that curveball working, my goodness. And we're going to go to Jones on the baseball right now chart. And that's a 3-4 on the baseball right now. 3-4. Is it a cold batter? Jones. No. No, actually, it's the opposite. 3-4. Well, he would be semi-cold or semi-hot. Okay, so otherwise, it's a fly ball to right field, and that's Robinson for the 3rd out. At the end of 2.5, 1-0 Orioles. Go to the bottom of the 3rd. Donnie Buford. And it's a 4-5-6 for Don Buford. 4-5-6. Is he patient? Yes, he is. Decided Die says no. Fly ball to Agee in center. Oh, actually, it's Jimmy Palmer. Jimmy Palmer's up. So let's double check that. It's probably the same thing. 4-5-6. 4-5-6. Not patient. So it is a fly out to Agee in center. And now we go to Buford. And it's a 3-5-6. Are they the same? Buford is a switch hitter, so they won't be the same. utility or sad sack, no. 3-5-6, a single down the, Gentry is a righty, bent down the first base line. And Robinson feels it quickly, gets it back in. Buford is 2 for 2 on the day. Paul Blair. Paul Blair hit 26 home runs. 5-6-6, 5-6-6. Wild, no. Good eye, no. Strikeout. And we go to the baseball right now chart. 2 outs. Baseball right now for Frank Robinson. Frank Robinson is a neutral batter. Neutral batter through baseball right now. Let's try doing that. 2-6. Baseball right now. 2-6. Hot pitcher, yes. Overpowers batter with best pitch. Strike 3. That's 4 strikeouts for Gentry so far. That's the end of 3 innings of play. We go to the top of the 4th. It will be Art Shamsky leading off. 1, 2, 3. Is Palmer flash, semi-flash? Yes, he is. And he's fresh. Strike 3. Art Shamsky strikes out. Kenny Boswell. 2-6-6. Fly out to Robinson and right. 2 away. Eddie Kranepool. 2-4-6. Control, yes, semi-control. Decided that it says no. Eager or sad sack. No, it's a walk. So 2 men out, a 2-out walk to Kranepool, and Jerry Grody is the batter. So it's 3-3-6, 3-3-6. Is Palmer an ace? Decided die says no. Sad sack utility or patient? No. Say single to center field. We go to the red chart, and runners advance 2 bases. So Kranepool hustles over to third, and that's a single for Grody. Got runners on first and third. And we are going to go to the player experience chart. It's going to be Buddy Harrelson. Buddy Harrelson is a semi-stoic against a stoic Jim Palmer. Say 1-2-6. Oh, again I goofed. There you go. Gotta focus. 2-5. 2-5. Icon batter. No. So it's a line out to Robinson at third for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th. Let me check. It's going to be Powell, Robinson, Brooks Robinson, and then Elrod Hendricks. 1-0. Orioles lead it. 4-6-6. Wild, no. Home run king or slugger? He's a slugger. Strike 3. 5th strikeout for Gentry. Brooks Robinson. 5-5-6. 5-5-6. An ace. No. Sad sack. No. Double to right. So Brooks Robinson in second with a double. And it's going to be Elrod Hendricks. Let's say 2-4-6. Control. Gentry is semi-control. Decided die says no. Eager sad sack. No. Base on balls. That's the first walk allowed by Gentry. And it's going to be Davey Johnson. And let's say 244, 244. Champion, nope. 244 ground ball. It's going to be to the shortstop Harrelson, over to Boswell for the force, over to first. No, not in time. So it's a fielder's choice for Davey Johnson. And Robinson gets over to third, so it's first and third. It's Belanger batting. And this is the bottom of the fourth, so they're going to walk Belanger and go to the pitcher. Intentional walk to load the bases here. They're going to face Jimmy Palmer. Say 1-2-5. 1-2-5. Is he a struggler? No, he is not. He would be semi-fresh in the sixth inning until the end of the seventh. I believe he is semi-fresh. So 1-2-5. Patient. He is not patient. So it's a whiffer. Yes, strike three. 6th strikeout for Gentry. Good move to walk Belanger to get to. Belanger batted 287 in 1969. Historically not known for his bat, but he had a pretty good year batting average-wise in 1969. So it was good that they walked him to get to Palmer. And that's the end of the fourth inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Still the score is 1-0. And it's going to be Gary Gentry, the pitcher. And the Mets... okay, so we're going to have Gentry bat. This will be 1-2-6. Is he fresh? Decider Die says no. Sad sack. Yes, he is. Strike three. Third, fourth strikeout for Jim Palmer. Tommy Agee. Say 1-5-5. Home Run King. Semi Die says the Decider Die says no. Fly ball, high fly ball in the center. Agee there. I'm sorry. It's Blair. 2 away. Garrett. Say 1-1-2. 1-1-2. Is Palmer flashed? The Decider Die says yes. Say hard hit ground ball, but right at the first baseman, Powell. He takes it himself. That's 3 up, 3 down. The end of 4.5. We still have a 1-0 Orioles score. Let's go to Mark Belanger. No, we have Don Buford, who's going to bat. Belanger was walked, Palmer batted, and now it's Buford. Okay, 1-2-2, 1-2-2. Workman, no. Champ or Whiffer, no. Line out to the third baseman, Garrett, 1 away. Paul Blair. 2-3-6. 2-3-6, double control. Let's grab our pitcher who's lost in the mix here. There we go. Always got to remember to put him back after he bats. So it's 2-3-6. Double control, no. Pitcher batting, no. Base on balls. It's a walk for Paul Blair. And now it's the heart of the order. These are the mashers. Frank Robinson, 3-4-5. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. Strikeout. And we go to the right now chart. Strikeout. 2 outs. And we go to Boog Powell on the right now chart. We're going to roll 2 dice. See what happens. Let's see, 3-4. See, cold batter. Powell is the cold batter. Yes, he is for the day. So a weak dribbler to the pitcher. And he throws him out. And that'll be all for the bottom of the fifth. The Orioles lead one, score none. It's still 1-0 going to the top of the sixth inning. And it's Cleon Jones. 3-6-6. 3-6-6 for Cleon. 3-6-6, pinch hitter, no, fly out. Blair in center, one away. Art Shamsky. It's 4-5-6. 4-5-6. Is he patient? No, he is not. Again, fly out. Blair again, two away. And it's 2-3-4. 2-3-4, runners on base. No. Hot batter. Is Kim Boswell a hot batter? He is not. Well, a hot batter would have it's after the fifth, so he would be hot if he had a hit last time at bat, and he did not. So it's a high fly, infield fly to the left side, and it's going to be the third baseman, Robinson. He takes it for the out. Okay, we go to the bottom of the sixth. 1-0 Orioles. And we're going to see Brooks Robinson. He doubled last time at bat. Elrod Hendricks and Davey Johnson. And it's a 3-4-6. 3-4-6. Is he eager? No. 3-4-6 is a walk. Brooks Robinson walks. Elrod Hendricks will bunt. Say 2. It's an active runner safe at first. He's definitely not active. He's a catcher, so he's not even. Advance other batters out for runner advance. Okay. It's a successful sacrifice. Now you have Brooks Robinson in scoring position for Davey Johnson. Let's say 1-3-3. Slugger. No, it's not a slugger. Fly out to Jones. He puts it away, 2 away. And now it's Mark Belanger. And again, Belanger's going to get walked. And they're going to face Palmer. Jimmy Palmer's going to bat with 2 out. Runners on first and second. And it's a 1-5-6. 1-5-6. Whiffer, strike 3. 8th strikeout for Gentry. End of 6. 1-0 Orioles. This is a elimination game for the Mets, by the way. If they do not win this game, they're eliminated. This is game 6 of the 69 World Series. Just haven't been scoring any runs at all, no matter what lineup is in the game. Eddie Kranepool. Say 1-1-6 for Ed Kranepool. 1-1-6. Is he fresh? No, he is not fresh. Utility or sad sack. He's a utility. It's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Palmer grabs it over to Powell. 1 away. Jerry Grody. Say 2-5-6. 2-5-6. Is he a struggler? No. Champion or patient? No. Infield drama. Infield drama. Let's see what that means. Say 1-4-6. Infield drama. I'm sorry, it's a 4-6. Infield drama. 4-6. Is the shortstop gold? I believe that Belanger is semi-gold. And he is, and the side of die says he is. Quick recovery from a booted ball. Batter barely thrown out at first. So 6-3. And Grody is thrown out at first. And we have Bud Harrelson. 2 away for the Mets. And it's a 255. Is he a star? No, he is not. Is the batter a home run king? Don't think so. It's a high fly ball to left field. And in comes Buford for the third out. Go to the bottom of the seventh. Don Buford against Gary Gentry. It's a 3-3-3. Utility or sad sack? No, he is not. It's a triple to left. Home run king? No, he is not. It's a triple to left field. So a triple to left field for Buford, leading off the bottom of the seventh. And now the Mets are going to have to go to their bullpen. They need everything they can get here. And I'm sure they're going to go to their bullpen more than once in this situation. Cardwell, Tug McGraw, and Ron Taylor. So the batter is a righty. We're going to bring in Ron Taylor. And Gentry's due up, so we're going to have a double switch. And it's going to be Clendenin to play first base. And all the pitchers that come in are going to go into Ed Kranepool's spot. So the first pitcher we have here is Ron Taylor. And we're going to start using some color coding system to color code the boxes. So the first one will be green. Taylor will be green boxes. Okay. So Paul Blair with a runner on third and the infield in. Let me take a quick look at that infield in chart. Ground out, base running rules. So there's a runner on third. Runner holds on a 1. Runner holds on a 2 and 3. Runner scores on a 4, 5, and 6. Ouch. 50-50. Okay, we got to bring the infield in and see what happens. We need a strikeout. He'll be Taylor will be an ace and a star, and he's got a semi flash and semi control. All right, looks good so far for us. 2-3-3. 2-3-3. Is he an ace or star? Say ground out to shortstop. With the infield in, I got to roll one die. A 1-2-3, he doesn't score. 4, 5, 6, he scores. So let's see what happens here. Ooh, okay, he holds at third base. 1 away. Frank Robinson, the infield in. It's a 1-0 game here. The Mets are down. They're trying to keep this run from scoring. It was a leadoff triple by the left fielder, Buford. And there's 1 out now, and Frank Robinson is the batter. We are going to have to, a righty, we're going to go to star control. We're going to pull him and go to Cardwell. Cardwell will get an orange. You know what? He's going to get a purple. I have found all these new highlighters. I usually use pencils, but I didn't have enough colors. So I'm going and the purple works as well. So I have all these new highlighters, and I found them in a cup behind my laptop, my desktop. And I said, hey, let me try this. So it's Frank Robinson. It's going to be, how did I just do that? Hold on a second. Cardwell. Runner on third, infield in, 1-3-4. Is it a gold catcher? Well, he is a gold catcher, but the decider die says no. Champion. Oh, he's not a champion. Outfield drama. We need to go to the outfield drama chart. See what happens here. So it's going to be a 4-6. On the outfield drama chart, 4-6. Left fielder iron, no he is not. Otherwise, running ground with a hooking line drive, line out. And that's a 4. And then that's going to be, Buford is not stoic. Runner on third scores. So that's going to be sacrifice fly. So Buford scores on a Frank Robinson line drive to left. And Mets couldn't do anything about that. So it's 2-0 Orioles. And Powell. 4-4-5. Workman, no. Patient, no. Ground ball to Clendenon playing first. Takes it himself. And that's all she wrote for the bottom of the 7th inning. Score 1 run. And after 7 innings of play, it's 2-0 Orioles. So we're going to go into the top of the inning, and we're going to have Clendenon going to bat for the Mets. Clendenon is back in the game, if you will. Let's see if we can track him down. So there must be a little, he may have gone into the, yeah, he went into the visitor's dugout. All right, so Clendenon's up. Okay, Clendenon against Palmer. Say 1-5-6. 1-5-6 is a whiffer. Yes, he is. A strikeout. So Clendenon strikes out. And it's Agee. 6-6-6 for Agee and he is an ace, and that's a fly out to deep right. Back goes Robinson, back to the track, to the fence, and it's caught. 2 away. He unloaded on that one, but it just didn't have enough to make it over the fence. Wayne Garrett. Say 2-5-5. Is Palmer a star? No. Home run king? No. And that's a fly ball, left field. Buford. And that's a 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th inning. And we're going to bring in Tug McGraw. Tug McGraw in the bottom of the 8th. Would be yellow. Let's see. You gotta believe McGraw. He coined that phrase after the Mets were predicted to come in 6th in the '69 season and ended up making it all the way to the World Series. So let's go bottom of the 8th. Okay, 2-2-6. 2-2-6, batter hit by pitch. Decider dies says yes. So Robinson, Brooks Robinson, goes to first, hit by the pitch. He's on first base. Elrod Hendricks is going to bunt a 4 on the bunting chart. Out of first, runner advances. Sacrifice. Okay, Davey Johnson. Say 245 for Davy Johnson. 245. Is he a hero? Semi-hero, but the decider die says he's a hero. It's a single to left. Runners advance one base. Active runner scores, but Hendricks is not an active runner. Should have pinch run for him. So he stops at third. And Mark Belanger, first and third, infield in. McGraw, 246. Okay, not control, 246, either Eager or Satsack. He's not. Base on balls. Bases are loaded. And it's going to be the pitcher, Palmer, with the bases loaded. And the Orioles are going to pinch hit. They're going to bring in Gary Dalrymple, a lefty, against the righty McGraw. Dalrymple. Infield in, bases loaded, infield in. Clay Dalrymple is a catcher. And 256. 256. Is he a struggler? No, he is not. Champion or patient? He is semi-patient, but the decider die says no. Infield drama. Oh boy. Infield drama. What's going to happen here? Okay, 3-6 on infield drama. 3-6 is the third baseman, Gold. No, not for the Mets. That's for sure. Third baseman is Garrett. He's not Gold. Third baseman, Gold? No. Otherwise, batter safe at first on an error. E5. E5 on a 3. Okay, so it's E5. So it's a wild throw by the shortstop. And the way I'm reading this, runners advance 2 bases on any hit. Doesn't say anything about an error. So I'm going to presume, since the lead die is a 3, and it's 2 bases on any hit, I'm going to presume it's going to be a 2-base error. And I'll give Dalrymple first on the E5. And Belanger goes to third, so it's first and third with 1 out, but 2-run score. So the infield is still in, and we're going to get Don Buford now. And 1-4-6. 1-4-6. It's looking dim for the Mets. 1-4-6. Flash strikeout. Yes, he is. Is he a good eye? No. So this is the strikeout that he needed before the error. 2 away now. And McGraw is having a long inning, extended by the error by Wayne Garrett at third. And we go to Paul Blair, first and third. Infield is now back. And it's a 2-4-6. 2-4-6. Control, no. Eager or Sadsack. He is semi-eager, but the decider says no. 2-4-6, base on balls, so the bases are again loaded. And now it's going to be Frank Robinson. Frank Robinson. We're going to bring in a reliever. It's going to be Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan. And he's going to be in red. Because he's a flamethrower, so we're going to make him red. And he's going to face Frank Robinson. See if he can throw a couple of balls by Robinson. Power hitting Hall of Famer Frank Robinson facing Hall of Famer Nolan Ryan. 4-6-6, 4-6-6, wild. And Ryan is semi-wild. And the Decide or Die says he's wild, so it's based on balls. So Ryan comes in and walks in a run. Mark Belanger scores. Dalrymple is at third. Blair at second. And Frank Robinson at first with Boog Powell, the Booger. 366. 366. See a pinch hitter? No. It's a high fly ball to the outfield. And that's going to be Agee. And that's the third out of the inning. But the damage has been done. And the Orioles score 3 huge runs to make the score. It's going to be 5 to 1, 2, 3. No, I have that they score 4. 3. 5 to nothing in the top of the ninth inning. It's going to be Cleon Jones, Shamsky, and Boswell. And the Orioles are going to bring in a reliever. Not sure who their closer is. Let's see. Let's take a quick peek here. It usually tells you relief pitcher. Rickert. Eddie Watt is their closer, and Eddie Watt is going to come in to finish it off for Palmer. Okay, so Eddie Watt is going to face Cleon Jones, Shamsky, and Watt is a righty, so they will keep the lefty platoon group in there. Okay, let's get started with Cleon Jones. 5-0, top of the ninth, 6th game. They are on the precipice of elimination. Cleon Jones, 2-3-3. Active or ace or star? Ace or star? He's an ace. So it's a hard hit ball grounder to the shortstop, Belanger. 1 away. Shamsky. 4.66. Wild? No. Home run king or slugger. He is a home run king. And he gets a hold of one, and no. Strike 3. And Kenny Boswell. 2 outs. The Orioles are 1 out away from winning the 1969 World Series. Rewriting history. That's what we do here. 3-5-6. 3-5-6. Are they the same? A lefty versus a righty. So no. Utility or sad sack. No. Single down the right field line. And Robinson cuts it off and gets it in quickly. They keep Boswell to a single, and he doesn't want to take any chances, down by 5 runs here in the top of the ninth. Eddie Kranepool. And it's 3-6-6. 3-6-6. Pinch hitter, no. That's a high fly to medium center field. Blair is there. And that's all she wrote. It's over, folks. 1969 World Series. Chapter 1, if you will, is over. We will have to replay it at some point for the Mets to get their revenge. And the Orioles have won it in 6 games. They won Game 6 by a score of 5-0. The Mets had an awful time of it on the offensive end. They scored 6 runs in 6 games, shut out 3 times. Actually, no, they must have scored. Uh, yeah, 7 runs in 6 games. They were shut out twice, and that's the whole story really for the Mets. Tremendous pitching, just absolutely no hitting. Whether it be the left side, uh, the left-handed lineup or the right-handed lineup, the Mets just could not get anything going. They would usually get more hits than the Orioles. It's 1, 2 in this game. I don't think they have 3 in this game. 4, 5. So they had 5 hits in this game. The Orioles had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the Orioles had 1 more hit, and this has kind of been a recurring theme, if you will. Mets had 1 huge error by Garrett. The Orioles had none. So it's the Orioles, 5 runs on 6 hits and no errors, and the Mets 0 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. And it's been a recurring theme where the Mets have had hits. They just had never had anybody kind of drive those hits in. A lot of men left on base. So maybe it was just the luck of the draw for the Orioles, and it needs to be replayed again to be more statistically valid, if you will. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I don't know what my next project is going to be. I'm mulling over a couple different things. Potentially a Tom Seaver 1969 experience. He wins 25 games. So I was wondering about playing those games. Also, I have some other things in mind, but I have to think about it, so I'm going to take a few hours to do that. And thanks for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe, and all that cool stuff. It's 1969, and the Mets lose it in Memorial Stadium. It goes to Game 6, all right? And the Mets lose it by a score of 5-0. Take care.